guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be sharing with you what to put in your audition book. Yes, this is another video for my audition series. I will also be sharing with you guys my personal audition book. I will show you what's inside my audition book even if I haven't auditioned in a long time. I actually have to update it. So yes, I will be sharing with you my audition book and I will be telling you guys what to put in your audition book. But before we start with the video, I would like to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Abby Sulit. I'm a freelance theater actor in the Philippines. So this channel is all about makeup and theater, two of the things I'm very passionate about. So if you love makeup and theater related things, please make sure to be part of the family and to hit that subscribe button. You can also hit the notification bell. I post twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. So I have my cheat sheet over here and let's start. I know some of you are like, Abby, what's an audition book? Okay, an audition book is just a folder where you put all your scores, your resume, and your pictures. So basically everything you use for auditions. So now let me share with you some things that you should have in your audition book. Number 1. You should have an updated resume. So personally, I actually don't have an updated one. And I actually don't like the format of my resume. Whoops. Okay, so anyway, this was my resume. And yeah, I won't show you guys anymore because it's horrible. Anyway, so what should you include in your resume? You should have your bio. So your name, your age, your birthday. You should also include your height and your weight. Always update your contact information, your cell phone number, and your email. Personally, I've changed my number so many times and I always have to update my resume. So make sure your resume is updated. Next, you should always include your theater credits. My suggestion is to put only 5 because if you put everything, it's going to be too long. Alright, you can put your 5 recent shows or your top 5 favorite shows. Make sure you include the title of the show, the role that you played, the director, and the company. Another thing you can add are your notable performances like TV guestings, radio guestings, and other big performance guestings. Like for example, if you sang in a concert. So it's nice to put that under other notable performances. Another thing you should put is your education. I don't mean putting your college education unless it's related to theater. For example, if you were a music graduate or a theater graduate or a dance graduate, you can put that. But for example, I graduated BS Biology in Ateneo. I don't think it's important to theater companies. However, I did take classes when I was in grade school and high school. So I put there all my music backgrounds. Like for example, I studied in UP Diliman extension program. So there, I put that. So another thing you should have in your audition book are your pictures. You should have your headshots, your half body shots, and your full body shots. Now, if you don't have one, you can always go to a Photoshop and have your pictures taken there. You don't have to schedule a photo shoot with a photographer unless you really want to. My recommendation is to wear jeans, to have a white or a black shirt, and for girls, you can wear your heels. For guys, you can wear your black shoes or sneakers. Make sure if you're wearing a white shirt, your background is not white. Okay guys, contrast, please, contrast. So the sizes of pictures are usually 4R or 5R. Some companies like bond paper sized ones. But I actually don't have one. To be honest, I actually don't have an updated picture of myself. Don't copy me, guys. When I was writing this, I was reminded of the things I need to update. So make sure you have an updated picture of yourself. If you want to, you can have 2x2 pictures or 1x1 pictures because some college theater orgs actually ask you for those sizes. So yes, have a lot of pictures of different sizes in your audition book. The last thing you should have in your audition book are your scores. And you want to make sure you have around 8 to 10 songs of different genres. Personally, I only have 7. I actually really need to update my audition book, guys. So I'm so sorry. So anyway, those are the things you should have in your audition book. So here's my audition book. Ta-da! Okay, I put it in a blue folder, guys. Because one, if I put it in a black folder and I put all my black folders together, it's going to be a pain in the butt to look for it. So I put it in a bright colored folder. So I put it in a blue folder. And this has my unupdated resume. I have no pictures in this audition book anymore. But it does have my scores. All 7 of them. I only have 7. I'm so sorry. I really have to update this. But yes, so this is my audition book. It's a clear book. So it has plastic sheets inside. And what I do is I have one plastic sheet per song. Alright, so this one, for example, I actually label the score. I put the title of the song. Yes, I sing Mama Will Provide. And I put my name. Alright, and then at the back, that's where I put my resume. So this is so unupdated, guys. I'm so sorry. And usually I also put here my pictures, but I don't have one. So I suggest to have 3 copies of your resume just in case there's an audition that comes up and you're not ready. For example, you don't have a printer with you. So yeah, have 3 copies. Aside from my audition book, there are a couple of things I actually bring with me during auditions. So one of them is a pen. Make sure to have your own, okay? So you don't have to borrow from the registration table. Another one is a pencil. Sometimes they have immediate callbacks and you want to write down your notes for the song or the whatever you need to write down, and they won't allow you to use a pen. So it's nice to have a pencil with you. Another thing that I bring with me during auditions is my clipboard. So this is also a whiteboard actually. I bring a clipboard because I don't like filling out the registration forms on the registration table. I like bringing them with me and then just returning them so that I don't hog up the table. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I actually bring with me as well. Now, for example, you don't have a clear book. That's fine. You can use whatever you have at home. For example, you can use these clear plastic containers. So you can put your scores, your resume, and your pictures here. You can also put your pencil and your pen. And if your clipboard can fit this, then great. The nice thing about this is if it rains, your stuff won't get wet. However, the thing about this is if you drop it, it easily breaks. I have broken a lot of these already. That's why I have a lot at home. Yes. So this is another way to store your audition files. So another thing that you could use are actually binders. So this one is a 2-ring binder. And this one is a 3-ring binder. Whoa, it's upside down. You can buy those plastic sheets so that you can still do the clear book method. But you can also just put holes in your scores if you want to. The only problem with that is sometimes you may accidentally put a hole on the parts played by your pianist. So yeah, just watch out for that. But yes, you can use this as well. Another thing you can use is this document file. It's actually pretty good. You can organize your files here. Like you can have your resume in one area, your audition songs in the other parts. So yeah, you can also put them here. Last but not the least, you can put them in your plastic envelopes. Okay, I personally like plastic envelopes than paper envelopes because if it rains, you're gonna ruin everything. So just make sure to either have this kind, or I love this one. This one's a zipper kind. You can buy them in National Bookstore. So yeah, actually what I do is I put my audition book inside one of these. I put my pencil inside as well, and my pen and my clipboard, so that they're all together. If, for example, the company asks you to bring your own music, you can put your music in a USB. I personally have one that's designated just for auditions. So all my songs are there. What I do is I put on a post-it the song or the track number and the timestamp. If I'm lazy to like cut my song, I just put the timestamp, like where to start. Okay, so that's what you can do. So you can put your USB in your clear book or your envelope or just put it in your bag. But if you don't have a USB, you can't put it on your phone. Just make sure you bring your dongle. Alright? Because the theater company is not responsible to have your dongle. If you have an iPhone or for example, you have a Type-C and you don't have those aux holes. So yeah, make sure you bring your own dongle. If you do bring a score, my tip is to practice with a pianist. Find a friend who can play for you. You don't want it to be the first time to hear your music in your audition room. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me. If you did stay and watch the entire thing, please make sure to like this video and subscribe. I would love for you to be part of the family. I will see you on my next video. Break a leg. Mahal ko kayo. Bye!